It is Friday.
I know. Where's the week gone?
It's flown by. This year has flown by.
Hey, Doug Halfpenny. And hello, Ellie.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, John.
Aloha.
No manguido.
Yep. One in every crowd. Seconds.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night.
And Katanga.
Katanga Society 11, good afternoon. Welcome to the Friday Live. It's going to be an exciting one today. We've got a lot to get through. We've got two guests today talking about things that they've got that are out now and available. And so we're going to bring them on. And if you're watching from the Moneymakers group today, you're going to get to see quite a bit of the show. We're going to give you 2/3 of the show today. So,
Yes.
So if you're watching in Moneymakers, stay tuned. We're not just going to boot you out early and not give you anything today. We're going to give you some real value. So do stick around for that. So, we may as well just crack straight into it. Let's get right into it. So guest number one is the fabulous Matt Garrett. And Matt Garrett has got a fantastic thing coming out that he's worked on with a few other people called Prompt Core Dynamics. Matt, tell us a little bit about that.
It's AI done how it should be done, where you don't have to actually understand the prompts and know the prompts and choose from 10,000 different prompts, where you just want the end results and you want it high quality and quickly.
Right.
I'm lucky enough to be working on this with some great people, Simon Hodgkinson and John Merrick, amongst others. We basically wanted a tool for ourselves that will do things like create a full affiliate campaign in minutes, but we've come up with prompts that layer the prompts to build up the background information so that you're actually getting high quality content. So rather than just putting in a prompt and saying, right, give me some emails, we actually get the engine to go and look at the offer, so it understands the offer, so that when it puts together the campaign, it understands what you're actually promoting. So your email sequence, follow-up sequence actually fits together, and it fits with the social posts you're going to do and the tweets you're going to do and the video review, which it creates for you as well, creates a video review script and bonus ideas and stuff. The idea is, instead of each part being separate, it comes from the core understanding of what the offer is to make sure that it's a good campaign across the whole board. That's a quick version.
Fantastic. Well, what we're going to do now is we spoke to Matt yesterday over on Max AI News, and we got Matt to demonstrate it for us. So we recorded that so that we don't have to do it live. We're now going to play you the demonstration that we did of this. Now, this is only one module of this thing. Bear that in mind. Prompt Core Dynamics is a set of modules. Not all of them are done yet, but if you get in as a founder, you're going to get all of the modules at the cheapest possible price, because every so often they're going to be closing it, developing the module, reopening it at a higher price. So if you get in as a founder, you save money. Let's take a look at the demo and see what this does. This is the what's it called, Matt? Affiliate
Dominator.
Affiliate Dominator. Here we go.
Nice.
Let's go down to module number 1 and click on Get Started. This is the Affiliate Dominator. All we need to do is click on Start New Campaign. If you've got existing campaigns in there, you can bring them back up. Let's just go with WP Horde.
That's an interesting product.
It's really good. I love being able to use tools that do the work for me, and WP Horde does. Don't know who did it, though.
I have no clue.
Basically, give your campaign a name. Then we're going to put in the sales page. And it's going to take a moment or two to go away and look at that sales page and build this summary for us. And there we go. It's already started doing it. So it's giving us a summary from which we're then going to go ahead and create the content. So hopefully most of this will look familiar to you, Curt, that this is a summary of key sales benefits and such like for WP Horde.
I think that's very similar to what I have on the sales page.
And let's go on to the emails. So all we need to do to create our follow-up sequence is simply click on Generate Emails. And again, it will go away and start doing the work for us. But what it's doing here is, rather than just creating some emails for a type of product on a keyword, it's based on your sales page for this product. So they're going to be more relevant. And they're built as a follow-up sequence. So they run in order. And you get 3 possible different subject lines to choose from. And we're almost done. There we go. Once it's finished, simply click on copy, take that over to wherever you're using your emails, and it's done.
Nice.
So that's step 1. Blog post. Let's do that. This, we do need to put a bit more information in.
Right.
Do you want it authority, expert, or conversational? Let's go with conversational. You can also put in your URL for your affiliate link or wherever you want people to go to, so that that's actually included in the content that comes out. And again, click Generate. It will start working. You can see it's very quick. One other thing I'll mention, this at the moment, if you buy in, it does work on a credit system. So you get 100,000 credits per month.
Okay.
And that does roll over, and it's capped at 250,000 in total. But for founder members, we're not charging any extra for you to put in your own API. Anybody who uses it a lot, that's the way to go. Get your own API, pop your API in, and you can use it without any limits whatsoever.
Does it work with 3.5 or 4?
3.5, it will work with 4 if you can get a 4 API. Right. That's not easy to do. We've got one, but it takes quite a while.
Because we're a developer, and that's the reason why. But you're right, most people get the 3.5 only.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will work. You just need to be able to get hold of one. So again, that's the blog post done with some options on the blog post titles. Scroll back up, social media, click on Generate. Now this will do a couple of Facebook style social posts, and it will then do, I think it's either 5 or 7 tweets for you as well. And this includes the emojis to go in there as well. So you've got the emojis, and tweet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And that's it done. Personally, writing that much content, that would probably take me half an hour to an hour. That was done in under a minute. Video script. Again, simply click on Generate Your Content. Writing a video script depends on how long you've been doing this, but it can be quite difficult to do it. It can be quite difficult to get the skill right. Again, here we go. It's working away. It will take under a minute, and we'll have a video script ready to do. This we can then just copy across into Pictory, Lumen 5, whichever your favorite video tool is for AI, and you're up and running.
Nice.
The last one is Affiliate Bonus Brainstormer. If you really want to make a difference to your campaign as an affiliate marketer, the best thing you can do is have your own unique, new, fresh bonuses. Something that isn't just some rehashed PLR or some old PLR that you've scraped off your hard disk, or something that isn't being used by everyone else. If you've got your own unique bonuses, you're going to make a much better effect with your campaign, because they're going to be people wanting your specific bonuses. That's it, done. 3 ideas done. Those you could literally at the moment take those across into ChatGPT and build them out into complete PDFs. But guess what? That is going to be in one of the modules that we've coming up to actually build those out into full-blown reports.
Awesome.
Nice.
There we go.
And I like that you're putting it. It's nice output. You're doing the same thing that Curt and I do in a lot of our stuff, using markup, which is easy to convert in when you go into Word and other things. So
with the social media posts, you even get prompts for the images as well. So, for instance, the next module that does a lot of social media stuff, you get prompts that you can put straight into Midjourney or wherever you're using, and it will generate the images for you based on the prompts.
Beautiful.
There we go. And you can head over to promptcoredynamics.com, where there is a webinar replay available, and you can see them talking about what's in there, the other modules. There is, like was mentioned there's a social AI hyperdrive module, and then they've got other modules coming soon.
It's going to be 10 modules in total. So anybody that gets in now will get all 10 as and when they're released. And we're also asking for feedback. We want people to be engaged with the process of building the new modules, to let us know what they want. So it's not just about how we use it in our businesses, it's about how our members use it as well.
Fantastic. And to answer Eddie's question, yes, there is a form of S11 special on this. We will be talking about that later on in the show when everyone else has gone. We don't want to rub it in what the people are missing out on. You know, if you're in the Moneymakers group, if you're watching from somewhere else and you're not a member of Society 11, you're missing out on a whole bunch of special deals.
Exactly.
And that's just one of the things that happens in Society 11. We're going to switch over now and speak to Rob Borsak, and then we're going to bring Matt in at the end for questions. So anyone that's got questions for Matt, start getting them in now, and we will come to them in the last part of the show. Okay, so thank you very much, Matt, for that, and we will be back with you in a few minutes. Let's bring in Rob Borsak, the king of the calendars this time. It's calendar creator time. Hi, Rob. How you doing?
Good. Always fun to be here.
So you and Amber have got a new launch out, which there is a Society 11 special for, and it's already posted about in the Society 11 group, so people can find out about what who are members can find out what the special is. But tell us what Calendar Creator does, and why people should want to get in on this exciting opportunity.
All right. So what Calendar Creator does is it allows you to create your own printable page for calendars, planners, lists. It's really an amazing tool. And it, if you could do me one quick favor, Curt, and can you drop out to the sales page or Andie?
Already got it.
Okay, just bring it up, because what I'm going to do is we're not going to talk. I kind of want to share a little bit with the S11 community today about not so much the product itself. It's a wonderful product and it's super flexible, but where it came from, because I think you'll get the biggest kick out of this. So this product here was not planned at all. Me and Amber are working on something else. And during this time, she happened to say to me, I wish I really had something that does calendars. And I'm like, nah, there's stuff out there that does calendars. And she's like, no, seriously, there's nothing that does calendars. And I'm like, all right. So I disappeared back to the lair and popped up with something a few weeks later. And I said, you have got to see this. I said, I have made this and I thought it would just be fun to include in kind of like a framework that I already had. Calendar building. I said, but I took it a few more steps. And I said, you've got to see it. It's amazing. So go ahead and scroll the page. There's actually samples on there. And this is turning amber loose. Just go on down a little bit. You'll see them pop up in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a sample she's done on here. And she started to assemble. And I'm like, okay, so like that's the basic. You can do backdrops and you can move the calendars. Oh, look, she started to put in like little day planners,
Right.
taking notes. Now you can combine them with coloring. You can start putting your own graphics. We got different font selections, layouts for if you wanted to do a time schedules. Now think about, I started using this tool as soon as I made it for myself. I was doing it, printing them out, doing lists. And that's always, in my mind, the best tool you can make is something you make for yourself.
Hey, we're talking about this yesterday. All the best tools we've ever put out are tools that we did for ourselves first.
And, you know, a lot of my tools start like that. It's like, man, I wish I had something that, here it is. And this is just phenomenal. And you can change the fonts for the calendars. You can adjust the sizes. It is super flexible and it's super easy and super fun to use. You just take them and just drop them on there. And so if you wanted a certain date, you know, you want the month for, you know, of June of 2026 or whatever, drop it on there. You can resize the calendars. You can put multiple calendars on a page. You could do a full year if you wanted to. So it is fantastic. But I wanted to share with S11 a lot of times where these ideas come from. Like software is really weird because, you know, both Andie and Curt will tell you, software's tough. We spend a lot of hours. We do a lot of bug work. We do a lot of testing. And, you know, even Matt's thing where he just showed you the AI, you know, there's software behind there. It's a lot of work, people. It's not, you know, we just chug something out. You know, we all know how to do reports and explain and videos and all that. Yeah. But software is, you know, something else. And this was a fun one because it came from not planned. And we were, well, like I said, me and Amber are building something else. I can't talk about it, but we were building something else. And she's like, we should do calendars. And I was like, oh my goodness, you've got to see this thing.
Now, I've got a question.
Sure.
Can you, let's say that you work with an organization.
Okay.
Let's say International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, local, whatever, and they have special dates throughout the year. Can you go ahead and pre-populate that information and then send out the calendars?
What you can do is we don't directly insert into the calendar. Okay. But there's a text overlay that allows you to add whatever you want.
Perfect.
So if you have if you want to put down a calendar and you wanted to do a motivational things, you could do that in the text overlay. If you wanted to split the calendar, what you could do is you could put it down, you can put a block over top of it, you can block dates out, you can add graphics on top of the dates.
Okay.
So if you want, it's so flexible. It's so much fun. And there's all kinds of built-in things too.
Yeah, you've got those boxes. I take it, if you scroll down, Curt, that one there that's got a plain white box on it next to the calendar, you could put any text you wanted in that.
You could put a list of special events.
So you could put a list of key events in May for whatever the thing was that you were doing it.
You can, and we also have pre-built boxes for you that are like to-do lists, they're notes, they're just lined. So you can drop different kinds of boxes in, all pre-done for you. And you can resize everything. You know, it's if any of you have ever spent any time in my programs, I mean, this is based on a lot of my graphic engines I've been working on for years. So, and as we move forward, I keep trying to make them easier and more flexible. And this one, you can resize the images. It does them proportionally. You can do them by width, by height.
Zoom in.
You know, yep, you can zoom in. I'm going to suggest this. I think you should get the pro version when you're doing this. All right, you can get the basic. If you don't know calendars and you're thinking about it, buy the basic version. That's fine. The pro version does a lot more. All right. So I'm going to recommend the Pro version. If you really want to get fancy, really get cool, really do some stuff, get the Pro version, pick that up. Of course, there's an S11 special. We gave the S11 special through the funnel, which is really cool. And I just found out something evil today, that if you set up a funnel in ThriveCart, the OTO, the upsell, shuts off after they leave the funnel.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, they are genuine OTOs.
OTOs. That's exactly right.
That's real scarcity there. So, but I'm going to open it up. If you're an S11 member, you purchase the basic and you want Pro later on, hit me up in Messenger and I'll give you a special link so you can still get the deal. Yeah, I don't want to, because you might get in there and say, you know what? And we just had somebody do this. They said, you know what? I really love it. Man, I miss the Pro. Can you hook me up? Yes, of course. S11 person, we can hook you up. So
awesome stuff.
How was that? Was that my 5-minute pitch? How was it?
Yeah. So, folks, you can see the calendar creator at thecalendarcreator.com. Exactly. And if you are in S11, there is a post in Society 11 which details the special. So what we'll do now is we're going to say goodbye to some people. We're going to say goodbye to the money makers and some other folks. And then we're going to bring Matt back in, and then it's open to Q&A. So any questions you've got for Matt or Rob or myself or Curt, you can pick all 4 brains today. It can be about their particular product, obviously, if you've got questions about that. But if you're watching over in the Moneymakers, bye.
And if you're in the Internet Marketing Group,
yeah, I'm doing them next. That's an extra set of clicks for me. Thanks, Curt.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Making me work today. Here we go. Moneymakers have gone. So if you want any credit, so Ellie says if you want 300 DPI, I need the Pro version.
He was taught me about ThriveCart funnels. I never used one, and I set it up, and I'm like, wow, and I have no idea how to. Once you set it up, it's like you can't break that OTO thing. I'm like, oh man,
unless you host the sales pages yourself.
Oh right,
you can do that.
I did host them, but I embedded the cart, and that still breaks it. So
okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
I did one once that had an OTO, and then I had people that didn't buy the OTO that then later on decided they wanted to. So I had to make it as a separate product.
Yeah.
In ThriveCart and link it up that way, and then give people the link. So yeah, it's good and bad. I wish they had an option in there where you could make it turn it on or off.
Yeah,
to do
turn
that.
that off.
I like the real products and then say this is the upsell.
Yeah, that's the way. That's probably the way I should have did that. But lesson learned. So
hey, well, that's it, isn't it? That's it. I like that both of these products have kind of been born out. It's that old, necessity is a mother of invention thing, isn't it? Because both of these, what these have got in common is that they were both created to be used by the people themselves first and foremost, and then hold on a minute, if we find this useful. If we make it a little bit more user friendly, because quite often, as when we're coders and we build stuff just for ourselves,
we
don't worry about the front end to what it looks like, do we? We don't care if we're having to.
We roll with idiosyncrasies all the time. That's just what we do.
Yeah.
We understand the shortcomings. It's like, no big deal. For someone else, that could be a deal breaker.
With Prompt Core Dynamics, it was largely because we kept nagging Hodge to get his different prompts, because he's brilliant at writing these prompts. So we kept stealing them for ourselves. And it was like, well, hang on, how about we just get John to put it into some software, which, John, get on with it. Took a little while, because building software, as Rob mentioned, it's not quite that easy.
Right.
John just happens to be very good at it.
Yeah. Hey, what we have got to do on here, we have got to show the team picture from your page.
Oh, yes.
Just because this is a favorite of ours. So we've got
zoom
Simon
in a little
Hodgkinson.
bit. Zoom in a little bit.
I'll zoom in a bit. If that button there we go. Let's zoom in. So here we go. Here's the team. So you've got Simon Hodgkinson here, John Merrick here with his weird, funny glasses. And then you got Matt Garrett, who we decided looks like Dave Bautista in the movie Dune. And you might want
the
to
high collar. Yep.
And then Matt Damon on the end.
Matt Damon, absolutely.
So
that is Matt Damon to a T. Jason Bourne. Yeah. Forget about Volker being Jason Bourne. That's
Volker,
Jason Bourne
you've got Jason Bourne competition now, Volker.
That's it.
This looks even more like Jason Bourne there. But yeah, I know we had to make it. But love those images and things and the descriptions of the people. It's well worth having a look at that page. Let's see if we got any other questions. No one got any questions for us. Easy, isn't it?
That just makes life so much easier.
Can I mention the bonus for your guys if they
do get please do. Yes.
Basically, I'm giving you a full license to Split Test Monkey, including the upsell, the new campaign feature that we've added. So that's well over $100 worth.
Nice.
So that is
lifetime license.
Lifetime license, and I got to tell you, Split Test Monkey is one of the things I've promoted it in the past and have used it and do. I'm currently running it. Yeah. Well, I did originally.
Bought the software because it was Promote Labs that developed it, and I liked it so much. Me and John bought it off them.
Oh, you bought it. You bought the rights out. Yeah, it is a fantastic piece of software. And I wish more people would use stuff like that. Because it takes away the grief of split testing. You basically set the test up and it will let the winner stay on. Now, obviously, you should then go back and then put another one up against it and all of that stuff.
No, see, that's what the campaigns are for. So we've got a campaign feature that rolls from one split test into the next.
I see. I haven't got that. Or, well, I might have. I don't know. But I haven't logged in.
I love the software. One of the things I'm doing is because one of the things that puts people off setting up split tests is coming up with ideas and the different things to do. Hey, why not use AI? So over the next few days, I'm going to be writing my process for coming up with split test ideas and giving that to members to make it easier for them to come up with split tests.
Ooh, very nice.
AI can do everything. No, it doesn't include an agency license. But if you want an agency license, get in touch. And we'll sort something out.
There you go. Do your special somewhere along the line on that.
Special.
So yeah, I mean, obviously, Prompt Core Dynamics is not your $20 IM product. This is a premium thing. And because Matt's involved with a full team of people, he can't just discount it like we can if it was just our own product, which is why he's putting in something of real value.
Too bad
of his
all
own
of those
exclusive.
people aren't members of Society 11 as well.
They get on with the real work. It's me that just talks to people.
Exactly. Exactly. And the special on Canada Creator for Society 11 is a discount that is funnel deep.
It is.
So so absolutely, which is
33% off the entire funnel.
Because we love you guys three times as much.
That's it.
Oh, there you go.
That's it.
There you go. All right then. Well, I think that's our live for today. We will be back here live again on Wednesday for midweek musings, and
tonight is the pub.
Tonight, some of us will be over on the IM Pub, whereby.com/IM Pub, 9 p.m. UK time. That's 4 in the afternoon Eastern, 3 Central. I will be there for 2 hours. I can't stay late tonight because I've got an early
like
start.
10 a.m. Eastern Australian Standard Time, something like that.
Yeah, well, you have to just go and Google it if you don't know. And work out what
3
time
a.m.
it is for you.
3 a.m.
Feel free to come and join us, have a chat. We do talk some business. We do bounce some really good ideas. We also just chill. So do feel free to pop by. Tom has dropped the link in for that. All are welcome, and it's always free. The Iron Pub will always be free. There's no pitching. There's none of that on the Iron Pub. It's just chat. Well, we don't really pitch. We talk about what we're working on, but it's not really a pitch fest, is it? You know.
No.
So I hope to see some of you then. Thanks very much for joining us, Matt and Rob. It's been a fantastic little live having so many guests on. We will be back with you all Wednesday. Bye for now.
Adios. Let me turn